My name's Daron Marino. I've been shooting photography since January of 2020, really. A buddy of mine let me borrow one of his cameras, and I realized it's a lot of fun, and it's something that I just have been doing pretty much every day since. I shoot pretty much exclusively with Portra 400, usually at box speed. Really like that there's, like, the grain is almost, like, it's barely noticeable. So it's, you know, it almost shocks people sometimes when they see my pictures and they're like, oh, this was made by a film camera? This isn't a digital camera? Like, yeah, it's made by a camera that was made in the 80s, you know? I'm mostly interested in film photography because of the delayed, you know, satisfaction of seeing the picture. You don't get to see it right away. And then also just photography in general. I like, you know, slowing down, pumping the brakes a little bit. I'm drawn to color, so lots of vibrant colors or patterns on people's clothing. Usually I'll snap a picture or stop and ask if I can take their picture. I spent a good chunk of my early 20s touring in bands, and if there's one thing that I had wished I was into back then was photography. I think at that point in my life it was like an intimidating discipline, and I didn't really think I had like the eye needed to make good pictures. I really wish I had purchased a camera of any kind, really, and just kind of documented all the wild shit that I saw on the road and in different countries. Social issues in general is huge in photography, especially when the topic of like representation comes into the conversation, because it's really important to shed light on certain issues. Particularly, you know, of course I'm interested in mental health concerns, but I'm also interested in how like societal's expectation of certain gender roles like really damages people and doesn't allow them to kind of express themselves comfortably in their own skin. It's really hard to say if I even have a style at this point. I mean, I've been only doing it for like 6 months at this point, since January. I really like environmental portraiture, but at this point I feel like I'm still kind of growing into a style and exploring like what I like shooting, what I don't like shooting. I really just want to document my own life experience for the rest of my life. I think that's something that I want to continue to do. I spend most of my free time walking around and taking pictures. Making that like a full-time gig or a job, I'm just terrified that it's something that I'll fall out of love with.